Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Champions of Krynn at maximum difficulty, champion difficulty. Last time we left off with Fred Caramon. So we are now ready to go into the temple. The temple entrance is... Well, there are two temple entrances. One to the south of that square. Maybe you can see these squares. One should be right here, and the other should be right here. And we're gonna take one of the most dangerous entry points. So, monsters attack, of course. Don't worry, we're gonna deal with you soon enough. It's just a bunch of you. Maybe I can kill you with, you know, just random melee. Maybe. Alright, so. Yeah. How about I kill you like that? There you go. Done. Quit. Don't care much. There you go. 11 damage. That's quite a lot of damage. Not enough though. Oh, you had to hit me. Okay, let's just do this. And then we can move you over there. Take care of this guy. Done. Quit. It's okay. We took 5 damage, that's okay. It's not a big deal, we have plenty of health. I don't want to fight, don't want to take anything here. We can maybe cast a Cure Light Wound on Sir Calador. There you go. Wow, that was not a good Cure Light Wound. Let's do it again. There you go. Right, so let's move. The key starts to glow. An answering glow comes from the outline of a door to the east. Now, if I move from here into the next square, we're going to be attacked by a cleric. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Bless on our party member. Now, this is a difficult fight because if I'm not mistaken, the cleric will be able to cast Sleep before we can do anything. So, well, let's just hope for the best. The atmosphere is extremely oppressive. Heavy magical wards have been set in this area. A cleric with an undead patrol surprises you. You have no dice roll here. Tabitha is paralyzed, so everybody's gonna just cruelly mow down my party members. Now, I don't have magic missile, so this guy 1 initiative is probably going to be casting that hold person spell before I cast Sleep. So it's important that I use my bow to disrupt his spell casting. Now my party member is dying, so I'm gonna do bandage. And I'm gonna use turn undead. I'm gonna try to turn these guys. Great. And now we're gonna destroy this cleric. Alright. So let's move. And before we do anything, continue battle, yes. You're gonna be moving down here and cast a Cure Light Wound on Tabitha. Tabitha has a little bit of hit points. No, I don't want to attack my ally. Cast Cure Light Wound on Tabitha. I don't want to continue the battle. She's gonna get some experience, I wager. Mace Shield Chainmail. Now, we faced 0 encounters, but perhaps just magic memorize some Cure Light Wounds. And Erini, you're gonna be memorizing 3 Cure Light Wounds and a Bless. Yes. So we're gonna rest. Okay, everybody's getting his own stuff. Do we need to bring this one down a little bit? Probably. And we're gonna fix. Okay, nobody did attack me. Okay. Nobody attacked me, so let's move forward. We're gonna go anti-clockwise. So we're gonna go down this way and explore. You hear angry mutterings and shouts. You can just make out the words, Mirtani taking all the eggs. Our own studies, conversion. A cleric approaches. Advance. Emotions and other people join him. We can try to parley. Or we can just fight. In this case, I think it's best to just fight, so we can keep moving. This is not an easy battle by all means, but if we can disable the spellcasters, like so, cast a sleep spell on the mages over here. Like casting, old person. That could be interesting. Let's try this one out. The problem with Cleric is that it's gonna be very difficult to hold the Clerics. Yeah, as much. That's what I thought. Now we can do very little here. You have 17 taco. Do you have enough movement points to... No, you don't. You really don't. So what I want to do is view items, remove the shield and the longsword. I want the short bow. That is because I want to aim at this cleric. And I miss. Now that's a problem. But the cleric decided to not cast anything for some reason. So let's just take care of this mage. Then we're gonna take care of this guy. Okay, he will not be able to cast. That is a good thing, because now we can mow down all the held guys. Like so. You can go back to your... we can go back to your shield and longsword. That's no problem. We're gonna be just destroying these guys. No problem. Do this. Do that. Take care of these alive guys, please. There you go. Only one arrow. That's not good. Okay, so he begins casting. He's not casting. That's why you don't want your clerics up there in the melee. Which is why you want your clerics in the back line. They are not fighters as much as you can. Okay, wait. We got chainmail, shield, mace, mace, shield, chainmail. So this is mundane stuff. A dagger, darts, dagger is the mage stuff, and this is the stuff of the three warriors. So there is nothing of value here. Okay. I want to go back. We discover a letter that demands that all dragon eggs are to be sent to the catacombs to be readied for transport. The letter is signed by Mirtani. Okay. Interesting. Now, what did we use? Hold person. Oh, there is nothing here. Interesting. Monsters attack. Okay, this is a random encounter. There are 8 random encounters here. I don't think there is much else here of... that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, we can just do this. There you go. Now, I don't think I want to use spells here, because these guys should not pose a threat. We can turn. Well, it almost worked. Can we turn this gun? Yeah. So let's just keep moving. As a dwarf, we will be attacking. Yeah, that's fantastic. Why don't you just keep attacking? Do your own things. Take care of these guys eventually. There you go. See, if you level up, even on the hardest difficulty, if you level up your characters, you're not gonna have that many issues with hitting enemies. And keep in mind, my characters are not min-maxed. Or at the very least, the statistics are not min-maxed. Okay, as you can see, there is another entry point here for the dungeon of Throttle, the city of Throttle actually. If we go right in this room, we find a lone cleric. You interrupt the cleric poring over a manuscript. He looks about him in consternation. There is no one else around. He begs you for his life. What do? Threaten him. The cleric surrenders. You bind and gag him to prevent his warning the others. If you let him go, he will increase the chance of you running into random encounters. I don't think he's gonna amplify the number of random encounters, but just the frequency until you exhaust the 8 random encounters. You find a few scraps of paper, you record them as journal entry 10. And you know what that means, guys? It means we're gonna be looking at journal entry 10. I know it's shocking, but it is what it is. Attempt at conversion without the intervention of the Tak. Tak means probably tachesis. Book of spells that contains the necessary incantation and rituals for the conversion. It is said that this book will allow even a relatively weak something. Bronze, silver, and gold were considered the most difficult transformations, I guess. Transformations. So basically, they're trying to convert the good dragons, into bad dragons. Talk about being cheap. Okay, go back here and reduce this to icon, and we can play again. Okay, there is nothing else here, honestly. Monsters attack because I took a look around. Alright, now we've got a little bit of a problem here. We got clerics, and more clerics. So we're gonna cast sleep. Hopefully this will stick around. Haha, get it? Well, that was not much. Let's go with another sleep spell. And hopefully they will not, you know. 1, 2, and that's about it. Well, he begins casting and that's a problem. That's when I want to take out my short bow. Maybe if I equip the short bow, it's gonna be more useful. Because I want to prevent this guy from casting. And you miss. Okay, well, we did resist. I need to take this one. Turn this guy around. Oh, he takes down Tabitha. That's a problem. Let's see if I can stop this guy in his tracks. No. Well, there's not much we can do here. Take down the cleric. Take this. Oh, bandage. Right. Yeah, we're still not in the correct range to reliably kill them, but what can I say? I don't think I need a bow at this point. We can go with the sword, go in, and start attacking the broken ones before they wake up. Now the cleric, I don't think he can cast any more spells. Maybe he can, maybe he doesn't want to, I don't know. Whatever the reason, we need to remove these guys. And quickly. Okay, everybody moved. Attack this guy. Attack this guy. Can you stop it? Yeah, sure, 2 points of damage. Don't care. What I'm looking for here... Oh, I cannot backstab, but that's right, because... Alright, sorry, my bad. But that's not a flee in panic. What are you doing, game? Doesn't really matter. Take down this guy. Take down this fool. And you can go and cast a Cure Light Wounds so Tabitha gets up before the end of the fight. And no, I don't want to continue the battle. Oh, Tabitha did not gain any experience because she was taken down. I was under the assumption that you could, theoretically. I don't want to go and claim the treasure. Okay, so Tabitha, you did not gain experience. Ah, it's a shame. We can encamp and fix. We can save on A and keep moving. Right, we probably... No, we can get along. Yeah, we can keep going. Sure, no problem. So how many random encounters? 2. So we still have 6 random encounters to go. A horrible stench fills the air. The shuffling gait of the undead warns you of their imminent attack. What do? Attack. There's probably a cleric leading them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we eliminated the most dangerous ones. Now, let's keep turning these undeads. What I want to do, though, I know it's gonna probably bite me in the ass, but we need to damage this cleric. It's funny that these guys did not miss a single attack. Granted, it was from behind. Can you turn more? Yes, you can turn again. That's fantastic. I don't know why. Sometimes you can turn a lot, sometimes you just can't. Eventually you will die, Mr. Cleric. No, he just manages to chew. And that's about it. That's fantastic. Please in panic. You guys are missing every single attack. Congratulations. You are top tier geniuses. Now, let's eliminate this guy because it might be worth some experience. There you go. I don't want to continue the battle. We did gain some experience, but yes, I want to see if there is anything. No, there is nothing. Okay. You recognize a few of the undeads as former members of Carmon's party. Now, those two guys were the ghouls we turned. Ghouls have the power to paralyze you, so it's got to be careful. Now, I don't remember if there is a battle in here, but perhaps I can cast a bless just to make sure. I don't remember. Let's just move inside. You surprise some clerics and draconians. What do? You can parley. The clerics looks as if they would like to talk. The draconians immediately pushes them to fight you. It's okay. If we can win initiative and damage the clerics, yeah, we're in a good position now. I think we have 2 sleeps. We can. Oof. Now the question is, do I want to use magic or do I want to use bows to take care of these 2 guys? Because it seems to me like if I use bows, I can literally take these guys down. Okay, and I don't get to use spells to... There you go. Now the problem is these guys are gonna be annoying as hell. But as far as I am concerned and as far as I understand, you will not lose your weapon if your weapon is magical. Meaning it will be stuck into a buzz only if it's mundane. Obviously we don't deal with mundane stuff, so... Nah, just kidding, we have all mundane weapons. Well, we are new adventurers. I still think we missed a flail, but maybe that's a random item. It's okay. I can deal with one less flail. There are plenty of weapons, and the game really leans in favor of longswords and maces. You discover a letter and record its content as journal entry 50. Guys, journal entry 50. You know what that means? We're gonna go down here. Journal entry 50. Draconians, I have good news. I have managed to attain the volume that we have been searching for all these years. The power to create more of our kind is now in my hands. Send me all of your eggs, along with any mages and clerics that you may have with you. I'll be at the citadel of Gargat very soon. Have the eggs packed and taken to me within the week, by order of Mirtani. That is good news, because now we know the location of Mirtani, we know where to go to look for this guy. Shockingly, right? Or not shockingly, we're gonna find him in Gargat, the next mission. More random patrols. These are just, you know, skellies and hobgoblins. It's a pretty chill random encounter. I think we can just aim at this guy at this point. There you go. There's not much else to do here but to bonk them in the head with a few arrows. Can you please kill this guy? Thank you. No? Well, I'd like you to die. No, he just does not want to die. Well, he's dead now. I want to continue the battle. There is nothing of interest here. So let's just keep on moving. Okay, that's one less encounter we have to deal with. Okay, can we encamp? Save on... Oh my god, Magic Rulebook, page 7. The rulebook, page 7. I'll pause and I'll be back when I'm done with the password. So the password is 2. So there you go, save on A. I don't want to quit to DOS, thank you very much. But I would like to memorize some spells. So, Lorelei, you will be memorizing what? Hold person, that's right. Kyrian, you cannot memorize anything because the red moon... Oh, we don't have red moons though. I did use a blast and a cure light wound. That is something I did. We can fix. Can save on A, and we can keep on moving. So let's keep moving this way. Monsters attack. This is another patrol. I think the fourth one, maybe more. What I do know is, oh boy. Okay, we have these guys, and we need to block them. One is blocked. Good, good. Now we can turn. Or am I gonna risk it? I don't wanna risk it, so let's just try to take this guy down. Oh my god. I don't want to risk it. Well, I did risk it and I failed. Now he is going to destroy me because I have no way of dealing with this guy. This is gonna be a problem. Well, I'm glad I was able to stop them. Now, the undead are not that big of a problem because they will be stuck attacking my front lines. But then we are missing quite a lot, to be honest. I do not appreciate that. Okay, let's begin by aiming at this guy. I'm gonna take some damage, I don't care. And he misses. Okay, I need to turn undead at this point. Okay, he's not casting anymore. He doesn't have any more spells. Tabitha goes down. That's a big problem. Okay, Cleric goes down. I need to be bandaging Tabitha and turn. Hopefully we will turn all the undeads. Alright, there you go. Now we can attack this guy and hopefully take him down. There you go. Maybe we can... Am I gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Tabitha? Sure, we can cast Cure Light Wounds. Kyrian, you can remove the short bow, go with the shield and the longsword, and try honestly to go for this. Well, it was not a backstab, but it was worth a shot. Continue battle? No. Take nothing. I don't want to go back, but I do want to encamp and fix. Double fix. Don't have enough healing. Alright, so there's going to be a battle here as soon as I get inside. So this is the inner temple. You can pick the lock. You've entered the opulent temple to the evil goddess. At the far end of the room is an enclosure holding an altar. This part of the temple is dark. The only light comes from an altar fire burning in the far room. You are jumped by Buzz. And yep. So I think I want to cast a sleep spell at this point. Unaffected falls asleep, and unaffected. Yeah, they're a tough nut to crack, these guys. Draconians are like that. They're very strong. Never underestimate a Draconian, because even the Buzz can be quite a problem if you let them go unchecked. They are the weakest of the Draconians by far. But, you know, I don't know if the game understands dice rolls, but I always had a problem with dice rolls in these games because they don't feel like real, you know? But maybe they are. Maybe it's just the... How's it called? I don't know. I don't remember how it's called, but remember the negatives more than the positives, something like that. Maybe it's just a way to gaslight people into thinking that, oh, it's okay, you just see all the evil, you don't see the good. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's just deal with the last one. Well, you know, we did not take any damage so far, which is good. Done, quit, done, quit, done, quit. Share. I mean, we're playing on the maximum difficulty. Anyways, you hear from the altar. See, I told you not to worry. The Docronians have taken care of the intruders. Yeah, because that is dark. There is darkness and they cannot see me. I can move forward. Move forward again. If I move forward one more step, I will enter into a battle. So I want to be prepared for this battle. So let's just have Lorelei cast a bless spell and we can move in. Move, go. You look down upon clerics, mages, and draconians gathered around the skull and shrine altar. Brass tinged eggs rest on the altar surface. A low chanting is heard, and a dwemer of magic electrifies the air. The eggs suddenly explode, killing the closest to the altar. A cleric spots you and screams, "There! That's the reason the gods denied our conversion. Attack them!" Man, that's some really stupid superstition. Maybe you just suck. Maybe you just suck, bro. Now this is a battle of the ages. Now this is a very difficult battle. What I want to do is try to cast sleep on the mages. That did not work so well. Well, we need to cast sleep anyways. The more, the merrier. I don't want the buzzers to fall asleep. I don't care. I need to damage this mage as much as possible. There you go. Now he will be casting magic missile, but the next spell is going to be more dangerous than that. I'm going to take all the damage necessary, but I'm going to have to go right here. There you go. Ooh, I cannot damage this guy. Oh, that's a problem. Ah, that's a problem. That's a super duper problem. Okay, we need to cast more stuff, but man, take some damage. Okay, charm a person is bad, really bad. Now we need to hold, and the way we do that is we hold you, we hold you, and we hold you. The mage is unaffected. That's a big problem. Now, let's go this way and deal with the mage. Yeah, that's a shame. What can you do? Erini, you can go down, so it's not going to be that big of a problem. You are going to be... Well, first of all, I want you to remove this and go with this and bandage. Now, all we have to do now is to honestly take care of all these guys. Oh, we're gonna be attacking these guys. He begins casting cause disease not affected. Good. Take care of this guy. Okay, now Sir Calador will not get the experience. That is going to be not fine, but whatever. I'm sure the experience we gain here will make up... No, what am I trying to say? I don't even know. But I'm sure we'll be able to make up for the experience lost here by Calador. Maybe. Just cast a Cure Light Wound. Maybe. You know. There you go, thank you. The Calador is unconscious. Yeah, too bad they cannot get up and fight, like in Buck Rogers. Now you have a broadsword, you can use the broadsword if you want. Can you take care of these guys? There you go. You flee in panic. I'm not sure that's the way you do it, but okay. Okay, so everybody got back up. So, oh boy. The Buzz flees in panic, but he cannot run. So we have to remove this, go short bow, aim, manual, and fight. Do you want to continue the battle? No. Everybody gain experience, 707. Share and take. Good, it seems like we have some magic stuff. Okay, got it. The flail we get here. So the +1 weapon is right here. It was not inside the city of Throttle. So we have a flail, a dagger, and a potion. The dagger is from the mage set, 2 and 3. These are the clerics. Okay, so we can take a potion of speed. We're gonna be giving it to... Who needs speed? I think I'm gonna give speed to like Kerrigan. He's a dwarf. He surely will know what to do with it. As for you, okay, you need a good weapon, so you will be taking this flail. Now this is a flail +1 if I'm not mistaken. So yes, you go 1d6 +5 and a 16 taco. Everything else we can leave here. We don't need it. Congratulations, the party gains experience. A few buzz run into the temple, look at the carnage, and run out. You hear them going to the north and west. The oppressive atmosphere lifts. The walls that were set have been destroyed. Okay, so we can fix, right? We can probably memorize some spells. So we have a cleric spell to memorize here, and we have previews. I think a bless spell, probably, because I think it was Erini who cast, yes. So memorize some cure light wounds. Okay, while Kyrian, you can memorize a couple of sleep spells, and we can rest. Now, we dealt with the temple. There is one more thing I would like to do before we move on. There is nothing here, even if you look at stuff. I want to explore the temple, so we get to explore everything. Bulldoze every area, and maybe we can run into the encounters. Now, there is another encounter right here. So if we go this way, we'll run into some of the guys that are running away with the eggs. So what I want to do really is go and fight these guys, right? I think I want to cast a bless though. So there you go, bless. And now we can take a couple of steps. There you go. You come upon draconians carrying brass dragon eggs. They split up. Some run to the west with the eggs, while the others turn to fight. Okay, you can go wherever you want. We just need to deal with these guys. Maybe if I equip weapons, that's gonna be a better thing. Let me also use a sleep spell, and we can get as many of them as possible. Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best solution, but it's a solution. Sadly, you know, there are saving throws, so you have one armor class. Why is that? I don't know, but you have 2 potions in your inventory. Okay, take this guy down. Oh, even though it's a magical weapon, we can still lose it. I didn't know that. I thought the magical weapons will not be stuck in inside bars. Well, the more you know, right? You can never stop learning from these guys. Okay, take this thing down. Just take this guy down. And take this guy down. Okay. Nothing crazy, nothing serious, but, you know, it's best to just... Or maybe the game doesn't recognize it's magical until I identify it. I don't know, I'm just popping stuff out of my brain. I don't know if it's actually true or not. You should probably use a short bow. There you go. Okay, so we move forward. An evil cleric is directing the activities of some zombies. You see Buzz running out of the north. The cleric sees you and prepares to attack. Let's go. So with this, we have one evil cleric. This guy cannot be slapped. As you can see, he has 30 hit points. So he's not an adequate level cleric that can be slapped. But we did hit him, so that's okay, I guess. You can guard, sure. Now, Lorelei, you are a cleric, so by all means, remove those zombies. There's only the cleric now. There's not much else we can do, but to aim at this target. Okay, he's gonna be not casting any spells anytime soon. He flees in panic just to run into Erini. Okay, done. No, yes, whatever. Take a potion, arrows, and equipment. So arrows can go to, I suppose, either Kyrian or Lorelei. You would be taking the arrows and take the potion of speed, I suppose. So the other was not a potion of speed; it was probably a potion of healing or something. And now there are stairs going down in the north wall, which we don't want to go to right now, because as you can see, we did get some level ups. So what I want to do, what I plan to do here is, even though it will refresh the random encounters, I want to go back to the outpost of Throttle. And the reason for that is because I want to level up my characters, because I want to give them the best possible uh, level to fight the dangers in the catacomb. Lorelei will become a level 4 fighter. Kyrian will become a level 4 fighter. And Erini will become a level 3 cleric. So we are 3 and 3. We have 4, 2, 4. So the red mage is not yet leveled up. How is that even possible? I do not know, but it will eventually. Yeah, the mages are quite problematic to level up. They will level up, but it's gonna be a problem. It looks like I won't be able to use Thinking Cloud on the dragons, and that's gonna be a problem. Because without a real pure mage, yeah, we're gonna lag behind a little bit, and it looks like, judging from the bars above my characters' heads, it's gonna take some time before we can reach level 3 with our elves. But regardless, how many arrows do you have? 80. So purchase a couple of arrows. One and no, one and two items. You need to sell this short bow. Yes. Join these arrows. No, join these arrows. These are +1 arrows. We cannot really identify those because we don't have much in the way of money, as you can see. View items. You need to purchase 40 arrows, 20 and 20. View items. Join. Sadly, we cannot purchase bows at this point. We could if we went to Gargat. Gargat is still neutral at this point. You can go there, or it's either Gargat or Jellic, I don't remember, but you can go there and purchase the stuff. No problem. You won't be fighting anything. Maybe. No, you can fight the patrols there. You can get some plate mails over there. We're not gonna cheese like that. As you know, I don't like to cheese. Next, we're gonna go into the vault, and I will be depositing some steel pieces because whether you like it or not, steel will just encumber you. So we remove that encumbrance. Okay, we remove that encumbrance. Okay, we need to go to the inn. We need to memorize some spells. Now we have a magic user spell. We can damn it, we're getting to the point where sleep is not useful anymore, but whatever. Memorize, we need to memorize some sleep. We will exchange it for enlarge eventually. You get to learn some hold persons, and you need to learn bless. Yes. Right. That's about it. Yes, memorize, whatever. Rest. Okay, that's fantastic. Fix. Okay. Well, let's leave now. Okay. I don't want to enter. Let's go back to throttle. Let's get ready. Ah, monsters attack. Shit. It's okay. We're gonna deal with these guys again. Sure. Deal with them. It's okay. Just deal with these guys as best as you can. Yeah, I think elves are very powerful in this game. Contrary to Pool of Radiance. Man, that saga had some pretty bad level caps for demi races. That was that game. Oh, play only humans because humans are cool. Dwarves sucks, elves sucks, everything else sucks. Elf elves are just not good for whatever reasons. Only humans, fighters, and males with longswords are the only possible solution to anything you do. And camp fix. Okay, we're gonna save on A, and we're gonna continue in the next episode, guys. So we've completed the entirety of Throttle. There is one last dungeon, and that's the Catacombs. The Catacombs are dangerous because you will be fighting a lot of enemies, and they do not have a stinking doo-doo. And without a stinking doo-doo, things are gonna go very badly for us. I will need to rely on whole persons, and anything that is not human is gonna be problematic unless I can sleep it. But I don't think I can sleep it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll stick around for the entirety of the playthrough. If not, it's all good. There are plenty of other playthroughs I've done of other games. So thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.